Hello, beautiful Detox family. Today I will be sharing a post that a question actually, in our Facebook group, someone posted about parchment paper. She's asking this. Her name is also Lilly, like me. And she's asking this. I know aluminum bakeware is not good. What are your thoughts on using unbleached parchment paper with aluminum baking sheets for cookies? Does the parchment paper block any leaching aluminum? Okay, so people are answering. Cassandra is saying, I've been wondering lately if parchment paper is bad. And Lily is saying, yep, I'm in the same line of thinking. Just a matter of time before we learn it's not good for us. Silicone is the membrane in the paper. I'm not convinced silicone is safe, but I'm trying to work with what I have. No other aluminum in my kitchen except these cookie sheets. Jody is saying, she's answering, good question, my God, can we not eat anything anymore? Of course. And she's using the LOL. Let's just say it's going to at least be healthier, right? And Lily is responding, it's so frustrating. These days I'm about variety, therefore not too much of anything good or bad, because it seems like impossible to eliminate all the bad and still leave. Whew. What are you using? Aluminum, parchment paper? What are your thoughts on this one? Okay, this is what's happening. It is impossible to eliminate all these toxins, to eliminate all the heavy metals. And we have like 84,000 toxins that we know of. And that's about a few years ago that actually they told us we have like 84,000 toxins in the world. It's impossible. It's impossible to avoid all the time. That's why we need to work with our mind. We need to work with our hearts, we need to work with our emotions, we need to pray, and we need to do the best that we can with the resources that we have in hand. That's why detoxing comes in handy. That's why continuously cleansing the liver. That's why continuously cleansing and detoxing the parasites. So detoxing comes very in hand. That's why natural foods, eat real food. Eat real foods, organic foods. I have parchment paper and I have aluminum. I never cook with aluminum. I don't put it on top of, I mean, in other words, it's like I do not heat things and I use aluminum. I use aluminum only for things like instead of using plastic, I would sometimes use aluminum foil, but never heat the aluminum foil, because when you heat the aluminum, that's when it leaches. Parchment paper, I have my own questions as well. I very rarely use parchment paper. I don't bake cookies because I don't bake them. But if I have to bake things, I will use glass, and I bake in glass or stainless steel or something that is not aluminum. Other than that, I'm trying to do my best, but then again, if I'm trying to have this rule in place, do 70% right and sin the rest of 30%. You cannot avoid all this toxin. It's impossible. We have them, toxins and parasites are everywhere, okay? But if we get obsessed about that, then we frustrate ourselves and then we lower our vibrations. And parasites operate in very low vibrations. So fear, it's definitely, parasites thrive in when you are in a fear mode, or if you're angry, or if you're like frustrated, or continuously fighting with yourself. Parasites love that, okay? So raise your vibrations. It's very important. Work on your emotions. Yes, do the best that you can, one step at a time, but don't get stressed out, because stress is even worse than really doing the right thing. So have you heard this, like, oh my God, you know what, she was eating perfect, she was exercising, she was doing all the things perfectly, she died anyway, right? Or people oh my god, look, this guy smoked his whole life and then he ate and he drank all this crap and junk. He was happy, but he left and he lived and he's still alive or something like that. Did you? This is the most important. This and this, the connection mind heart. We gotta be aware of what's going on. Yes, I get it, but at the same time, don't stress yourself out. Please do not stress yourself out. So, parchment paper, aluminum. Please leave a comment and then subscribe to my YouTube channel because I have a lot of information and I'm sharing what other people are also researching and finding extremely helpful. So my YouTube channel, subscribe to that, like my posts, please share, spread the information. And also, if you're not part of the detox group, then come join us. Facebook.com/groups/detox naturally. And if you're part of the detox group, okay guys, blessings.